Peace, family. Welcome to the Omo Show. I'm Omo, the Afrocentric creatress, here to raise the vibrations of the entire Black nation. And I haven't really made a video where I'm just like talking to y'all, just opening up on some Omo stuff in a while. Usually it's about my baby, at least recently. So today I just wanted to do a video about something that I've been thinking about a lot, which is like, passion, purpose, and profession. What these things have in common and what's the differences. A lot of times people believe that they're somehow interchangeable, like your passion, your purpose, and your profession, but that's not all the way true. And that's something I've been thinking about lately, because for those who don't know, I'm getting my master's in social work right now. And for those who don't know as well, I applied to my master's program just after finding out that my daughter was coming. After finding out I was pregnant. I was like 2 months pregnant when I decided to apply to grad school. And that's partially because if people had watched my video about True Life, I Quit My Job, I was talking about how I was about to start pursuing my own purpose and my passions instead of working for somebody else, making little money and not doing what I really wanted to do. Then a little bit after I quit my job, like literally 2 weeks after I quit my job, I found out I was pregnant and I couldn't work anyways. Like, I was so sick throughout my pregnancy, I couldn't, especially in that first trimester, I just couldn't do anything anyways. And that was even my own passions and my own gifts. I didn't spend too much time even focusing on that because I was just too sick. I was always in the bed. I was always throwing up. I was always, it was always something. So with that being said, even though I wanted to pursue my passions at that time, like right before finding out that I was pregnant with my daughter, me finding out I was pregnant with my daughter, of course, instincts kick in, mama instincts, where it's like, oh shit, my life got to be together. What am I finna do? Like, how am I going to make sure I got enough money for it? Blah, blah, blah. I didn't feel like it was a good time for me to just go head forth and just, I'm finna just do on some artist shit. Like, I wanted to do something that I knew could guarantee that me and her were going to be straight. Mainly her. I wanted to make sure that I could give her everything that she needed. I didn't want to be in a position where I was ever afraid of not being able to provide for her what I needed to provide for her. So, going to school was a smart thing to do for me. So came to school to do social work, which is something that comes so easy to me because of the qualities and passions that I already have. Social work is a part of my passions, but it is not my passion, which is where we get into the content of this video for real, where given that I've been in this program, given that my daughter has been born, given that I haven't done any of my music, or I haven't really been dancing, I haven't really been writing, I haven't really been doing the things that I know that I was placed on this earth to do, it's got me in a place where now I feel like it's a sense of urgency around me actually pursuing my passions while actually getting my degree. A profession, I feel like, and what I'm afraid of is that so many people, their profession is just a job. Literally, it's just a career. It's literally what they get up in the morning, they go, they come home, they go to sleep, or they eat, they go to sleep, and then they get up and they do it all over again. A lot of times, especially within America, I can't speak for other places, but here, purpose is way more emphasized than passions. And profession is way more emphasized than passions or purpose. And with that, like I say, it's just a job. So many people who have a profession, who might be a teacher, an accountant, a doctor, a lawyer, they don't even know what they're passionate about. They're doing that just because they know how to do it, or just because they've been doing it, or just because it comes easy to them, or just because that's what they started doing first, or whatever. So many people's professions have nothing to do with their passions, or only very little to do with their passions. So many people who have a profession and who've been working a 9-to-5 job their whole life tell me that they don't even know what they're passionate about. They don't even know what their purpose on earth is. And that's what is the saddest thing to me, and that is my biggest fear. It's like, my biggest fear is going through the motions of life like everyone else and just having a profession and not being passionate about the work that I'm doing because I'm only in a profession. And for me, that's what social work is. Unless I create the space myself to include my passions, it's only a profession. It's only a part, like it comes easy because of the qualities that I have or the values that I have. But that's not legitimately what I want to do for the rest of my life. So profession, like I say, really just a job. It's how you get your money, pretty much. It doesn't have to include anything else but getting money. That's what a profession is. Purpose, my dude Infinite Waters, he's so great, at just making me reflect on my own self. If y'all don't know who Infinite Waters is on YouTube, go search that man, because if you like me, I know you're gonna love him, because actually he just has so much to do with my journey. So regardless, purpose and passion, he speaks about he has so many videos on how to find your purpose or how to know what your purpose is and blah, blah, blah. And he talks about what were you doing when you were 3 years old, 4 years old. If you look back at pictures before life became so real, or before people started to tell you what you should be doing, what were you doing without even getting paid for it? What was it that you were doing while you were growing up? Just enjoying it. Nobody had to be watching. You was just doing it because you loved it. He talks about that being your purpose. And for me, I would say that is your passions. I would say that all of those things that you were doing as a child, or the things that you just love to do without money being involved, before anything else, what you were just subconsciously doing just because you loved it, I believe that those are your passions. And for me, as many of y'all know, that's art in all its forms, performing in all its forms, writing, drawing, painting, singing, dancing. I've been doing all of this my entire life. Literally came to my mom when I was 3 years old and said, "Mama, I want to tap my feet." And what she do? She put me in dance. She put me in tap and ballet, and boom, I'm here. That was at 3 years old. So when he started talking about purpose on his YouTube channel, of course, that's when I realized what I was placed on this earth to do. Part of my passions, or what my passions are related to art and performing and just giving people, expressing myself through different art forms and actually, impacting people from that. That's what I'm passionate about, So what a purpose is, well, your passions are just things you just love to do without money being involved, or the things that you historically love to do without money being involved. What I believe, or what I have found out, or what I now think of my purpose as being, is integrating my passions with my profession, i.e., finding a way to put together the things that I love to do with things that will make me money. That is where my purpose comes in. My purpose is what will sustain me, not only financially, but spiritually, emotionally, in every single way. On top of just making my spirit and my heart feel full and whole, and warm. So I guess what I'm doing right now is, being that I'm in a social work program, and how I said, I'm really afraid of that becoming my routine, and I'm afraid of setting a wrong example for my daughter, or something that I don't stand for, which is go to work every day, come home, and that's that. I want my daughter to see me actually pursuing my purpose and pursuing my dreams, pursuing my passions and all of that. So now that I am getting this, I'm in this profession, and I am getting this professional degree, and I do know that coming out of the gate, it will make me way more money than what I would otherwise make, at least right now, as an independent artist, because we know that, honestly, it takes time to build up everything around your artistry, So out the gate, I can make great money with my master's in social work. So now what I'm doing while I'm in the program is coming up with master plans on how I can incorporate art into this professional degree that I got. How can I bring my artsy side, or my creativeness, how can I bring that to my profession? How can I still do what I love to do, without even money, within this profession? And for me, my track is community organization and children and youth. That's what I concentrate in, is community organizing with a focus with children and youth. So with that, one thing I've been thinking about is creative arts programs. I would love to, because a lot of y'all know that I have a teaching background as well. So with that, I still love to teach. There are certain things that I love to do, and now I feel like social work, I just want to find a way to incorporate all of them. So I feel like I want to be a school social worker, given that I love education, or that's something that I'm passionate about, is education, the education system, and having a presence there so that I can impact the children that are there. But I'm thinking about, can I do after school creative arts programs? Is it something that I can bring? Can I bring art to the schools, or can I bring art to communities, or can I build community centers, or can I build schools, and all of these different things? I'm trying to create my plan, and that is what my purpose is. I think so many people don't actually live out their purpose because they're not creating their own lives. What they're doing is they're coming in on someone else's life and letting that person tell them what to do, which means that you're not living your purpose. If anybody else is telling you what to do every single day of your life, that's not you living out your purpose. Period, point blank. If you can't think for yourself, or at least your thoughts don't have a place within your profession, it's not your purpose. It's just the bottom line. It's about somehow creating a purpose around the profession you have, or creating a new job around the profession you have and the passions you have. How can you mold those things together to create something that's never been seen before, and something that only you as an individual have the place to feel? Because nobody on this earth is you. God or the universe or the Most High, whoever you believe in, did not give the gifts or the mind or the values or the want to pursue X, Y, and Z to anybody else but you. So that's where we get into purpose. And that's how we get into everyone having their own divine purpose. A purpose is not being a doctor, because everyone's purpose cannot be the same. It could be healing these people and X, Y, and Z, but it can't just be to be a doctor. So I just thought I'd share that with you, because I'm kind of hashing out these ideas with myself, and maybe this can help y'all too. Maybe there are people who are just in a profession right now and haven't realized that they're not pursuing a purpose, or they're not pursuing any of their passions, or not creating a way for their passions and their profession to come together for their purpose. And just like me, maybe you just need a little extra boost, or maybe you just need to think about it a little bit more. And we just here to vibe off of each other and learn from each other. And that's just where I'm at with it. Like I say, I don't have the answers here. I can't come to you and say that I'm a successful person in making my profession and my passions come together for my purpose. But what I can say is that I am surely in the process every single day of figuring it out on how to make sure that every single day of my life I'm still being purposeful and not just living a life of routine. So that's that. Part of why I believe I need to start making videos again. Like I said, I apologize, throughout pregnancy I was sick, and even now having a daughter, of course, that takes up a lot of my time. And when she is home with me and everything, I want to focus my attention on her. I don't really have the time to be making videos like that when I'm being a great mom. But the times that she's not with me, I want to start making it more of an adamant choice to use that time for purpose and not just for bullshit, which is what I'm doing right now. So y'all can expect to be seeing more videos from me as we move forward, because I do believe that this YouTube channel, me expressing myself to y'all, me having this as an outlet to be expressive, creative, impactful, all those different things, is surely a part of my purpose. Not my purpose, but a part of the purpose, which is a entire thing. My purpose is I'm the Afrocentric creatress, here to raise the vibrations of the entire Black nation. That is my purpose. So in what ways I do that? They're so much bigger than just one. So I just want to make sure that I am doing that consistently, always, on the multiple platforms that I can. So stay tuned. I do plan on making a video for y'all tomorrow, so watch out for it. Y'all got any questions, concerns, whatever, comments, leave them down below. If this is your first time on my channel, or your second or your third or whatever, and you're not subscribed and you feel like you should subscribe, go ahead, press that subscribe button and stay tuned. I love y'all. Peace, love, Black Power all day, every day. Ain't no other way. Okay?